Today's video is difference between two American rare dollars that makes you rich in one night, so don't skip this video. These two dollars look exactly the same, but one small difference makes one worth way more than the other. Most people spend this bill without noticing it. In the next few seconds, I'll show you the exact detail collectors pay big money for, so check your wallet before it's too late. What if I told you that a simple $1 coin sitting in a drawer, coin jar, or old collection could be worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars today? Most people spend Eisenhower dollars without a second thought, but collectors know that some Ike dollars are extremely rare, highly valuable, and aggressively hunted by serious buyers. In this video, you're going to discover the top 3 rare Eisenhower dollar coins, exactly what makes them valuable, how to identify them, and how much collectors are paying right now. Watch carefully, because one small detail can change a $1 coin into a life-changing find. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced shortly after President Dwight D. Eisenhower's death and was intended to honor both Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing. While millions were produced, only a small fraction were struck with special medals, special finishes, or major minting mistakes. Those differences are exactly what create value, and if you don't know what to look for, you might already own one without realizing it. Let's start with the first coin on our list. The 1972 Eisenhower Dollar Type II Reverse is one of the most famous and valuable Ike varieties ever discovered. At first glance, it looks just like any other 1972 Eisenhower dollar. But the secret is on the reverse, specifically the image of Earth above the moon. In 1972, the U.S. Mint used 3 different reverse designs, now known as Type I, Type II, and Type III. The Type II reverse is by far the rarest of the 3. What makes it special is the way the Earth looks. On the Type II reverse, the Earth appears flat and weakly detailed, especially around Florida and the Caribbean. This happened because the Mint used a different master hub, likely intended only for proof coins, and accidentally struck a small number of circulation coins with it. Most of these coins were released unknowingly into circulation. Only an estimated 100,000 to 150,000 Type II reverses exist today, which is extremely low compared to the millions of standard Eisenhower dollars. In circulated condition, these coins can still sell for several $100s, but in uncirculated condition, prices jump dramatically. High-grade examples have sold for $3,000 to over $10,000, depending on condition and eye appeal. Collectors love this coin because it represents a genuine mint mistake mixed into everyday coinage. Many people still confuse it with the common Type I and Type III reverses, meaning undiscovered examples may still exist in old collections and coin jars. If you own a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, checking the reverse carefully could be extremely rewarding. Now let's move to the second coin on our list, which involves silver content and surprises many people. The 1971 silver Eisenhower dollar, especially in deep cameo proof condition, is one of the most valuable Ike dollars ever produced. Most Eisenhower dollars were made from copper-nickel-clad metal, but certain coins minted in San Francisco were struck in 40% silver specifically for collectors. Here's where it gets interesting. While millions of silver Ikes were produced, only a tiny percentage were struck with strong, deep cameo contrast. Deep cameo coins show a dramatic frost on the design with mirror-like fields, creating a striking visual effect. Achieving this look required freshly polished dies, which were only used for a very short time before wearing down. Because of this, true deep cameo 1971 silver proofs are extremely scarce. Many coins labeled as cameo don't actually meet the strict grading standards. Certified deep cameo examples graded PR69 or PR70 are exceptionally rare. Values reflect that rarity. A typical silver proof Ike might be worth $20 to $50, but a deep cameo PR69 example can sell for $5,000 or more, while a perfect PR70 has sold at auction for over $20,000. That's a massive difference based on strike quality alone. These coins are often hidden in proof sets, inherited collections, or old safe deposit boxes. Many owners don't realize the difference between standard proof and deep cameo, making this one of the most overlooked high-value Eisenhower dollars. Now we come to the final coin on our list, and this one is legendary. The 1976 bicentennial Eisenhower dollar on a 40% silver planchet, especially with errors or special strikes, is one of the most desirable modern U.S. coins. Released to celebrate America's 200th birthday, the bicentennial Ike features a unique reverse showing the Liberty Bell over the moon. While most were made from copper nickel, a limited number were struck in 40% silver for collectors. However, a very small number of coins were accidentally struck using the wrong planchets or displayed dramatic minting errors such as double strikes, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. These error coins were never meant to exist, and that's exactly why collectors go crazy for them. Some bicentennial Eisenhower dollars were mistakenly released into circulation despite being intended for collector sets. Others show striking errors that make them one of a kind. High-grade silver bicentennial Ikes with verified errors have sold for $15,000 to $30,000, and some unique examples have exceeded that. What makes this coin especially exciting is that many people still believe all bicentennial dollars are common. They're not. The silver versions, especially with errors or pristine condition, are among the most valuable modern U.S. coins ever made. So what should you do if you own Eisenhower dollars? First, check the date and mint mark. Then examine the reverse design carefully, especially for 1972 coins. Weigh the coin to determine if it's silver and look closely for unusual surfaces, doubling, or strike errors. And most importantly, if you think you've found something special, have it professionally graded. Eisenhower dollars are a perfect example of how hidden value can exist in plain sight. While many people ignore them, knowledgeable collectors know these coins can be absolute treasures. One coin can change everything. If you enjoyed this deep dive into rare Eisenhower dollars, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you own any Ike dollars, or if you'd like a full video on Eisenhower dollar errors next. You never know. Your next coin might be worth far more than you ever imagined. Have you ever found a small dollar coin and thought it was just spare change? Most people overlook the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar, but collectors know that some of these coins can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Today, we're revealing why this controversial coin became one of the most searched modern U.S. dollars, what errors to look for, and how one small detail could turn an ordinary coin into a serious collector prize. If you've ever handled a Susan B. Anthony dollar, this is a video you don't want to skip. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar holds a unique place in U.S. coin history. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real woman instead of a symbolic figure, honoring Susan B. Anthony, a leader in the women's rights movement. When the coin was released, it was meant to replace the paper dollar bill, but it faced immediate problems. The coin was small, lightweight, and often confused with a quarter. Because of this confusion, many people disliked using it, and large numbers were stored away instead of circulating widely. Despite its initial failure, the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar has become very popular with collectors today. What makes this coin valuable isn't just its history, but the rare varieties and minting errors that exist within the series. While millions were produced, only a small number contain the features collectors are willing to pay big money for. That's why checking every Susan B. Anthony dollar carefully is so important. One of the most famous and valuable varieties is the 1979 wide rim, also known as the near-date variety. On most 1979 coins, the date sits farther away from the rim. On the wide rim variety, the numbers in the date are much closer to the edge of the coin. This difference happened because of a change in the coin's design early in production. The wide rim coins were made in much smaller numbers, making them far more valuable than the standard version. Collectors actively search for the 1979 wide-rim Susan B. Anthony dollar because it is easy to overlook. Many people spend these coins without realizing what they have. In circulated condition, a wide-rim coin can sell for $50 to $100. In uncirculated condition, prices can jump to several $100s. High-grade examples, certified by professional grading services, have sold for over $1,000. Another key factor that affects value is the mint mark. Susan B. Anthony dollars were produced at 3 mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, Denver coins have a D, and San Francisco coins have an S. Each mint produced different quantities, and some are more desirable than others depending on condition and variety. The San Francisco mint is especially important because it produced proof versions of the Susan B. Anthony dollar. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors and have mirror-like backgrounds and frosted designs. While many proof coins are common, high-grade examples without scratches or haze can still sell for strong prices. Some proof coins also feature cameo or deep cameo contrast, which collectors love. Errors are another reason why the 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar can be valuable. One of the most collectible errors is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank is not properly aligned during striking, causing part of the design to be missing. The more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Some off-center Susan B. Anthony dollars have sold for hundreds of dollars. Another popular error is the clipped planchet error. This occurs when the metal blank is improperly cut before striking, leaving a curved or straight missing section on the coin. These errors are clearly mint-made and not damage. Clipped planchet errors on Susan B. Anthony dollars are highly collectible and can sell for $200 or more depending on size and condition. Double die errors are also important to look for. A double die happens when the coin die receives a doubled impression during its creation, resulting in doubled lettering or numbers on the final coin. These errors are rare on Susan B. Anthony dollars, but when found, they attract serious collector attention. Clear doubling on the date or lettering can significantly increase value. Condition plays a huge role in determining price. Many Susan B. Anthony dollars were stored in bags, where they banged against each other and picked up marks. Coins with clean surfaces, strong luster, and minimal contact marks are far more valuable. Uncirculated coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services can bring premium prices. Collectors also look at strike quality. Some coins show weak details in the hair or facial features, while others are sharply struck. Strong strikes are more desirable and can increase value even on common varieties. When combined with rare features like the wide rim, a strong strike can push prices much higher. The market for Susan B. Anthony dollars has grown steadily over the years. As more people learn about rare varieties and errors, demand continues to rise. Online auctions, coin shows, and collector forums regularly feature these coins, and competition can drive prices higher, especially for certified examples. If you think you found a valuable Susan B. Anthony dollar, never clean it. Cleaning removes original surfaces and destroys collector value. Instead, store the coin in a protective holder and compare it carefully to known examples. Using good lighting and a magnifying glass or phone camera can help you spot key details like the wide rim variety. When it comes time to sell, always check recent sold prices rather than asking prices. This gives you a realistic idea of what collectors are paying. Reputable coin dealers, online auctions, and grading services can all help you determine the true value of your coin. The Susan B. Anthony dollar may not have been popular when it was first released, but today it represents an exciting opportunity for collectors and treasure hunters. A coin that many people ignore could turn out to be a valuable find hiding in plain sight. So the next time you see a small dollar coin, don't dismiss it as pocket change. Take a closer look at the date, the rim, the mint mark, and the overall condition. That $1 could be worth far more than you ever expected. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, valuable errors, and hidden treasures, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another collector alert. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting.